Breaking news. Still on the Kano Emirates tussle. The High Court have ordered Aminu Bayero and 4 others to stop parading themselves as emirs in Kano. This is coming as Justice Aliyu also prohibited Bayero and 4 others, along with his servants, their associates, and any appointees, from parading themselves as emirs of Kano, Buchi, Gaya, Rano, or Karayi. Justice Aliyu of Kano State High Court on Monday issued a perpetual order restraining Aminu Ado Bayero and 4 other dethroned emirs from Buchi, Rano, Gaya, and Kayari Emirates in Kano State from parading themselves as emirs. Justice Aliyu also prohibited Bayero and 4 others, along with their servants, their associates, from parading themselves as emirs. We remember that Governor Abba Yusuf's administration had filed a case requesting the State High Court to stop Bayero and 4 other emirs from Bushi, Rano, and Gaya, and also Kayari, from parading themselves as emirs. The government gave the dethroned emirs 48 hours to vacate their respective palaces after being disposed. However, Justice Aliyu stated that the eviction issue concerning the dethroned Aminu Ado Bayero from his Nasarawa palace is a matter of Rent Tribunal and should not be before her court. The judge thereby directed the dethroned Aminu Ado Bayero and 4 others to promptly hand over all Emirates traditional royal artifacts to the government and the current Emir of Kano, Mohammed Sanusi II. The judge also stated that the State Assembly Emirate Council Repealed Law 2024 was enacted in accordance with the law as stipulated in Section 4 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. She further ruled that the State Governor Abba Yusuf assent to the law and was in full compliance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But then I must say, I think this order is long overdue. Yes, the order is long overdue. Finally, Aminu Bayero and 4 others can know their place, that they are no longer emirs. But then, I must say, the Nigerian court has really seen, shege in the hands of these Kano emirs over the emirship tussle in Kano. Yes, because if not for politics and with politicians' influence, politics has nothing to do with tradition. Politics has nothing to do with culture. If not for the greed of politicians that has destroyed the beautiful tradition in Kano, what has courts got to do with traditional rulers? If not for politics, what has the courts got to do with traditional rulers? What has the court got to do with elders of the lands? But because of greed, because of politics, because of political influence in the traditional institution, everything has gone backwards instead of going forward. Because traditional leaders, traditional elders, they are now, playing to the tune of politicians, stooping themselves so low to be used by politicians. That's why the court is now interfering in everything, in almost everything in Nigeria. The court must interfere. So it has gotten to an extent that the High Court has to give an order to Aminu Bayero and those other 4 emirates to stop parading themselves as emirs in Kano because of the governor's order, whereby he removed Aminu Bayero and reinstalled Sanusi as the emir of Kano. But because Aminu Bayero was installed as the emir of Kano by the former governor, Abdullahi Ganduje, he said no, he cannot come down so easily. But this same Sanusi, Mohammed Sanusi, was also deposed by Ganduje. Because of their misunderstandings, he was deposed. He had to step down. But when he did so, he did not take this matter to court. He quietly stepped down. He never made a fuss about it. he never made any noise about it. We never heard anything. And they quietly installed Aminu Bayero as the Emir of Kano. But now that another government has taken over, this government felt that there is no need for Aminu Bayero to remain there since his principal, Ganduji, is no longer the governor, and he was removed. But then this man took his own case to court. He took his own case to court, and ever since we've been seeing one problems or another in Kano because of this emirship also. Now let's not forget what happened recently when there seemed to be a fire outbreak in Sanusi's palace in Kano. I'm sure that incident wasn't, an ordinary incident, because it was said that someone deliberately set on that fire. And I'm sure it's in relation to this emirate tussle in Kano. So politicians has really soiled everything. And it was said that these guys are brothers. They are actually cousins. But because of one political influence or the other, because of loyalty to some political gladiators in the states, they've now turned against each other, which is quite unfortunate. And the court has been giving conflicting orders in this Kano Emirate tussle. So my country people, it seems that in Kano, when the High Court gives an order, a counter order will come from the Federal High Court, countering the order from the High Court. So my country people, it's really interesting. But I don't think this matter is ending here, because they would also approach the Supreme Court over this. Yes, they might also approach the Supreme Court over this. So my country people, these are reactions from Nigerians. Kano government should remain peaceful. They should remove or dethrone the two emirs and appoint another person as a new emir in Kano. The lawyers should share more light, because there are so many judgments from different courts about this Kano Emirate crisis. Bayero should rest. Moreover, Sanusi was once dethroned by the Kano government and he did nothing about it. The Federal High Court and the State High Court are all the same. It is not over yet though. Let's wait for the judgment of the Federal High Court. Let the tussle continue. I strongly believe that from today, Kano State only has one emir. It is only Aminu that is parading himself as the Emir of Kano. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.